The overall function of my coding is that it scans these blood pressure receipts, the top being the highest blood pressure, middle being the lowest blood pressure, and last being the blood per minute. And then it converts these numbers into a digital variable, which then is inputted into a CSV file. CSV file right here, right there. And then which then all the employee data are stored permanently. So this is my scanner. It looks incomplete right now, but in the future, all these electronics along the scanner can be incorporated into one product. So when the code starts, it first up brings up this display, which assists the patient to line up their receipt. And then these little rectangles, the green rectangles, are called a region of interest. So in order for these values to be scanned, it has to be inside their individual region of interest. So highest being the highest blood pressure, lowest blood pressure, and then blood per minute. If it's not in the region of interest, it's not gonna be able to scan. So for now, you have to perfectly align the receipt with the region of interest. But in the future, the code can be further developed so it can capture these numbers at any angle or distance by automatically placing the region of interest around the number instead of having to place the number inside the region of interest manually. So when the receipt is aligned, we need to press the Q button on our keyboard, which this button also can be implemented into the scanner in the final product. So when we press Q here, it's gonna close that thing and then it's gonna ask us to scan the employee card. I'm gonna be using this white one first. So this is the RFID, which scans the ID in this card. And then before it's scanned, it's gonna show up red, but if we scan it, it's gonna show up green. And then when it scans, it's gonna say the ID has been scanned. And then after a few seconds, it's gonna show up these values. So date is when the thing has been scanned. ID, the ID number of the specific card. And highest blood pressure, lowest blood pressure, and blood per minute. As you can see, the number are the same. 135, 135, like that. And then after it goes inside the CSV file, it actually comes out to the Excel file right here. So it converts the CSV file into an Excel file. So you can see the value there, right there. So we're gonna do this 2 more times with different cards. So first this one, we're gonna align it. So after it has been aligned, I'm gonna press Q, which asks us to scan the employee card again. So I'm gonna using this one this time. It's gonna have different ID value. And then right there, it shows the same number as that. And then let's take this out. Do it one more time. One more time. And then we're gonna be using this one this time with different ID value. And we press Q again, ask for us to scan the employee card again, and then we're gonna do it right there. And as you can see, the number is same again. So all this first goes into the CSV file first, and then gets converted into an Excel file format. So if we open the Excel file again, the new values are also gonna be there. There you go, right there. So as you can see, the numbers are different. Numbers are different for everything, and it gets stored correctly. So